Say, are you the new deckhand? You ought to know to report in with me before boarding.
That's me, man, the new deckhand.
Good. Let's hear the password.
Password? Gee, I'm afraid I've forgotten it.
Nice try, lad. Come back when you remember, and I'll let you aboard.
Oh there, you salty sea dog.
Key, kid. You can relax with the salty sea lingo on us. We are sophisticated sailors, we!
Sophisticated? That's what I always said!
Never mind him. He's had a few too many. So what's on your mind, kid? You didn't bother a hungry sailor in the middle of his meal without a real good reason, did you?
Course not, man. I just had a couple of questions.
Shoot!
What ship are you on?
We're on the fine vessel, MS Corollo. Oh, she's in port over the night for repairs. Caught some bad wind on the last run. But she'll be fine again by tomorrow, and then we set sail again.
Sails?
Figure of speech, lad. We can set engine if you prefer it.
How's the stew tonight?
Oh, it's off the charts, kid. Ain't nothing like a fine stew to warm a sailor's cold bones after a long trip. Woo! It's crazy spicy, though. These chilies are killing me.
Chilies? You don't like them? I love chilies.
Hey, you can have 'em, kid. Woo, go ahead.
Thanks, man.
Be careful with those. They can knock an elephant out stone cold.
What are you bound for?
We'll be heading for Port Archu first thing in the morning. 'Tis a long, eerie voyage along the eastbound edge to get there, so the whole crew's mighty spooked about it.
It's not talking about it.
What's so eerie about the edge, man?
It's scary, man. You've no idea of the spooky things that we've seen deep down in the mist.
Come on, you're just spooked by old children's tales.
I can tell you this much, kid. They're not all just imaginary tales.
Let's not talk about it. I have nightmares.
I thought going near the edge was illegal.
Oh, commercial vessels with the right contacts and permits can coast along it. But if the powers that be catch anyone so much as glancing over the edge, it's hell to pay.
Yeah, whatever's down there, you don't want to mess with it.
He may be a bit on the flufferoonie, but those words are wise. Stay clear of the edge if you value your life, kid.
I'm the new deckhand on the ship. But I forgot the password.
Sorry, kid. I ain't falling for that one. You're no sailor. You ain't got the right clothes. Look at us. Proper sailor's clothes on us.
Never mind, man. Not gonna disturb your soup.
No worries, kid.
Mama Makina's Diner. A shining beacon of hope for any hungry sailor.
A shining beacon of bacon, I'd say.
Really, man? That's a very nice compliment. Hola, Makina.
What's up, Warner? What brings you to my fine kitchen?
I'm here for the sweet company.
Sure, Buona. If you say so.
Free food, please.
In your sweet Buoni's dreams, Buona.
How's the stew tonight?
Too expensive for you, that's how it is.
Oh, that burns, lady. Talk to you later, Makina.
You take care of yourself, Buona.
I don't want to pick at it. Hey, puppy. Yikes! That silly old dog's always blocking that door. Hey, Matoki, can I grab one of your mud jugglers?
Oh, sorry, Buona. I'd love to share, but me and McKenna have this deal, you know. If she catches me handing out her jugglers for free, there's going to be hell to pay. You're gonna have to get your own.
Hey, Matoki, how you doing, man?
Hi there, Buona. I got all I ever wish from life here. Good cooking and a proper fishing spot. What a beautiful evening. Not a rat in sight.
Rat?
Oh, yes, I'm terrified of rats, lad. That's why I be resting me limbs here, you know. They just can't get to me no matter how much they skip about.
That's mighty clever, man. Why you never hang around our docks no more?
I'm telling you, man, the rats. I can't stand those foul creatures. They scare me right out of my pants.
That's too bad, man. I liked having you around.
Heck, this ain't far off. Besides, I've been around for a long time. Even the fish knew this was a bad spot.
Yeah, you an old timer, man. How long have you been around Kingsport Bay?
Oh, long before you were born. Roughly 60 or 70 years, I think. Set me up quite the reputation here in Kingsport Bay, too.
You have indeed. So you must know my father well then.
Oh, yes. He was a fine friend till he disappeared. He loved me fish.
Everybody loves your fish, Matoki. Tastiest muddy ugglers in the bay.
Sure are. Anyhow, I remember him well. And I do think of the captain now and then. Especially remember the flying lessons he gave you. Boy, you were proud.
Of course I was proud, man. He taught me how to pilot this plane at the age of 12.
And you haven't flown the plane since, you fool.
No, not since he dumped us here. I'm afraid of heights, you know.
Learned to fly at the age of 12 and afraid of heights? Don't pull me tail.
Say, that's a nice fishing pole you got there.
Yep, trusty as heck. Caught me a 12-pound mud juggler the other day.
Wow!
Wow, indeed, I'm quite proud.
A muddy ugler?
Come on, Buona, you know it's basically the only thing we catch here in Kingsport Bay. Of course, there's tires and the odd rubber boot, but there ain't much eating on those.
I wouldn't mind missing out on it anyhow.
Oh, don't get too picky. Makeda once served my boots to a whole crew of sailors, and they left port happy and dancing. A good chef and a fine spice can fix the foulest stew right up.
Tell me more about muddy ugglers.
Sure. They're tricky buggers to pull up, but a fine treat for the tongue if tended to right. Mama McKenna turns the foulest jugglers into gourmet magic.
That's a crazy story, but enough about it already.
Hey, you're the one who asked.
So tell me about Saint Armando.
Oh, the tales I could tell about Saint Armando are endless. It's an ancient city, and its heartthrobs in all rhythms known to man. Actually, throbs doesn't fit as well as convulses. But you get the point. It's lively.
I get it. Colorful speaking, Matoki.
Oh, thank you. Anyhow, all social classes and odd minorities are represented in the city in some strange form or another. So the city just oozes of soul, mind you. Some people even say the city has a soul of itself.
Talk to you later, Matoki. I gotta run.
See you around, Buana. I ain't going anywhere.
It's an old bucket of white paint. I don't need that. That's a trusty old pump. No use for it right now, though. I got no chance catching him. He's way too fast for me. It says, honk for service. Recently, we haven't been getting a lot of honks, though. We're so cheap we can't even spell it right. That's Mama Makina's diner. She cooks the best Modiagla stew in all of St. Armando. I've heard this is the best fishing spot in the bay. It's Matoki's fishing float. If only I can get that pesky rat to grab onto it, it would scare Matoki's pants off. I got no chance catching him. He's way too fast for me. Pointless, yet satisfying. No wonder Keto smells like fish when he sleeps in this slimy thing. I'll borrow it, just in case I need to catch something. We don't need to raise anchor now. That's Keto with his beloved toolbox. Count and Dodo gave it to him back when we were kids. They've been inseparable ever since. I found this old bike once in the bay, and Keto hotted it up like crazy. That's me and Keto on our Rasta bike. The front wheel couldn't touch the ground, so we had to get off and push it to change direction. What a lovely bike that was. Those are Keto's blueprints. They're all nonsense to me. Those are Keto's blueprints. They're all nonsense to me. The holes in the net are way too big. He'd climb right through them.
Yo, mon, what's up?
How's it going, Kito?
I'm working hard here. This here airplane hasn't been airborne since Conadodo was around. The poor thing is falling to pieces.
You'll fix it. I'm sure, man. See you later, buddy.
Keep it up, Buana.
It's empty. Oh, I'd love a nap. But I'm not quite sure Lena would approve right now. Nice fan! If only I could get it down somehow so I could use it as a propeller. That's my pilot certificate. Count Andoro gave it to me a couple days before he disappeared. Me and Kito got this huge muddy uggler once when we were kids. Boy, we were proud. Kito loves rubbing this picture in my face because of the silly haircut I had back then. I tried teasing him that he's gotten fat since this was taken, but it doesn't work. He just sees it as an improvement. That's Kito, my mechanic and very best friend. We grew up here together. Cheese! How I love cheese! I better grab this last piece before Kito finds it. It's a painting of a father, Captain Count Andodo. He adopted me and Kito off the streets when we were scumbag kids. We miss you, man. Where did you go? It's my favorite mug. It's got a dried out slice of lemon stuck at the bottom of it. Nice. But it's not something I feel like carrying around for no good reason. All that's in here is a bunch of boring letters from the power company. I quote, "Dear customer, your power provider Johnson Electric has been purchased by Armando Electric, who hereby takes over your current power plan and contract. Contrary to your previous power supplier, we demand payment to be made regularly and on time." Those cold-hearted bastards! Johnson Electric always cut us slack when times were rough. Power to your facility will be cut within a month unless your balance with us is zeroed. I was kinda hoping they were just bluffing, so I sorta forgot about all these letters. Oops. Man, the service in this place is terrible. Kito is busy though. I don't blame him for not answering. Lots of old books on language and mythology. No need for them now. It's a picture of me and Count Dodo back when he was around. I remember it as if it was yesterday. Old Count Dodo didn't care how scared I was. I was going to learn how to fly that plane, no matter what. It's full of dried pressed herbs. I don't need that. It's full to the brim with moth-eaten clothes. Yuck! Hey, here's a shirt that stayed more or less intact. Looks like it fits me too. I'll keep it. Nice candles. We used to have them lit all the time back in the day when Count Dodo was around. No time for sleep. Pale as a bone it is. I know he'd love the cheese, but what a waste to just simply give it to him. Don't mess with the cheese, man. Don't mess with the cheese, man. Don't mess with the cheese, man. The holes in the net are way too big. He'd climb right through them. I couldn't catch him with this. He's too quick. I'll have to lure him away instead. I couldn't catch him with this. He's too quick. I'll have to lure him away instead. That don't need to be oiled up, man. Pointless, yet satisfying. That don't need to be oiled up, man. That don't need to be oiled up, man. We could decorate the shirt with some paint, but simply dipping it seems like a pretty clumsy way of doing so. We once had grand plans for styling up the chatter. We never got very far though. Let's just say we ran out of inspiration. I'm not wasting my cool stuff on Rufus. I don't want to pick at it. Hey, maybe I can convince them that I'm a sailor by showing them this shirt. I doubt they'll fall for it though. It's still missing those cheesy white stripes. We could decorate the shirt with some paint, but simply dipping it seems like a pretty clumsy way of doing so. That won't help. It says, Count Dodo's Gas and Chatter. It's named after me old man Count Dodo. Unlike himself, the name stuck around. Hey, I found free stuff. It's shaped just like a hook. That won't help. Don't mess with the cheese, man. It's a card terminal for the elevator to the tram stop. Without an ARA or a maintenance card, I'm not going anywhere. It's full of salt. I'm not lugging salt around for no apparent reason. That scrawny old forklift hasn't worked in years. Man, that's one scary bird. No way I'm going closer, man. That bird might bite my head off. That won't help. Won't work, man. I bet we could mess that bird up pretty bad with some chilies. It won't eat them if I throw them at it though. don't think that'll do any good, man.
Sorry, lad. Nobody's going board except the crew.
That there's the MS Corollo. She's a cargo vessel. I can't reach it from here, man. There's nothing left of interest there, man. Hey, we got power now. Let's not pick at it. Most of Kingsport Bay is desolate at this hour. Even the mighty shipyard slumbers.